But in the spirit of being thankful, you too can prepare a meal for someone you're thankful for in 2020. Just use the hashtag naturally tasty when you post it. Let's check out some of these recipes, courtesy of Knorr. Okay, another big moment, probably the biggest moment for me, because I like money. But most importantly, someone said recently that some of the things that work the best in Nigeria are run by young people. And if you're Nigerian, you've definitely heard Paystack at some point this year. Let's talk Paystack and the $200 million deal. They are laughing already. How much of an impact did that have in the tech space in Nigeria?
Okay, so that was huge, So every time in Nigeria, we have not really experienced internationalism, like in payments and in acquisitions. So Paystack was the first major one. Even though InterSwitch had their moment where they raised 200 million for 20% of their, which made them $1 billion company, which is the second after Jumia.
Yeah.
But Paystack was acquired fully, and which was, I think, was the biggest moment in the Nigerian tech space.
Yeah. How did they get there? I don't know if you know the inside workings, but because a lot of young people are wondering, okay, not everybody's going to get $200 million, and the tech space in Nigeria is booming. Yes. Yaba has become a whole other thing. But people are also wondering, even if I'm not in tech, how do you get to that point where you have this sort of thing happen to your creativity, if I may use that word?
Yeah, so I think it's just about building a good product, right? It really comes down to building a product that people want to use, and a product that has mass appeal. So Paystack, since the inception, they wanted to be the Stripe of Africa. They wanted to provide payments and give people access to do business across the continent. So when they started off, they claimed to be the Paystack of, they claimed to be the Stripe of Africa, and their dream came true.
And it really happened.
So I think it just comes down to your product. Make sure your product is good and serves a broad audience.
Yeah.
So
is Paystack the exception, or is that going to be the norm, you think?
So I think Paystack is the first one. There are a lot of companies that would actually rise up like Paystack did. Paystack, for me, I felt a little bit disappointed because I felt like Paystack was that company that all of us in the tech space always looked up to. Like, if Paystack could be $1 billion company, all of us could do it.
So you think they sold too early?
It's just my opinion. I don't really know.
Because I've heard a lot of people in tech say that they should have.
So I think it comes down to a couple of things. I think first of all, African customers are a little bit undervalued. I'll give you a typical example. Sendwave is a typical remittance product. So they sold for $500 million compared to Paystack. I think the reason, and when I spoke to a lot of people, a lot of my friends, they were like, the main reason was because Paystack, Sendwave had like international customers. So they had customers in Europe, in America, So I think maybe that was part of the reason why Paystack came in at 200 million. So for us really in the tech space, I think it's time to look to not just Africa, but look at the Middle East, the US, and
but Africa has too many needs. Finally, before we go away from the Paystack conversation, what do you think would be the big one in 2021? Any predictions? Any names come to your mind?
I would say Flutterwave.
Yeah, why?
I feel Flutterwave is building a very big business. It's not just playing in the payment space. It's also playing in the remittance space, which is massive as well. So it gives it that leverage, and it makes it a bigger company. And I feel they have more customers as well. So
okay.
I feel Flutterwave.
We'll see if you're right next year. Thank you very much.
Wanna get with you. Don't just stand there teasing me.